Igor. No. Sorry.
Okay. It's just funny that his name's Igor. It just catches me off guard. Okay, all fours position. Shift it back to that child's pose. Extend those arms out as far forward as they're going to go. Inhale it forward, shoulders over and wrists into our kneeling plank. Exhale back to child's pose. Shift it forward. This time, step the left foot to the outside of the right hand. Sink into that, the left foot to the outside of the left hand and sink it back into that child's pose. Right foot outside of right hand. Sink it back. Continuing this pattern, stepping that foot to the outside of the hand and returning to child's pose. Next time you come to child's pose, stick it with that booty low. Inhale it forward, shoulders over wrists, lower it down into that belly position. Tuck those hands and elbows in, press and lift into our cobra, and release. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, lower it down. Just a couple more, starting to wake up through the thoracic, through the lumbar spine. Next time we find ourselves lowering all the way down, tighten the tummy. Inhale through kneeling plank. Tuck the toes underneath, straighten the right leg, straighten the left, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Shift it forward to the plank, lower those knees down, press it back to child's pose. Shift it forward into that plank, straighten through the left leg, straighten through the right leg, lift the hips, drop the heels, shift it forward, knees down to the ground, shift it back to that child's pose. Shift it forward to that plank, straighten the right, straighten the left, lift the hips, shift it forward, knees down, shift it back. Last one, bring it forward, straighten that left leg, straighten that right. Lift the hips to the sky, walk those feet forward. Find ourselves rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring them into heart position. Press those fingers forward into our Frankenstein arms. We got 5 squats. Sit it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, jumping jacks. We got 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toy soldier kicks, arms out. 1, 2. We're going 10 total, so it'll be 5 on each side. Inhale, sweep arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Bending through the knees if we need to. Get those fingers to the ground. Right foot's going to step back as far back as it goes. Right knee to the earth. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. We twist. And exhale, tap that left hand to the left foot. Inhale up. Once more. Fingers down the ground, press through those right toes, step it forward, inhale it up. Hands in the heart position, extend the arms out, 5 squats. 5 jumping jacks. Extend those arms out, we're going toy soldier kicks. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Bending through the knees if we need to. This time that left foot's going to step back. Left knee comes to the ground. Inhale that chest up. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, hinge down, plant the left arm. Tap that right hand against that right foot. Inhale it up and bring it down. Once more. When those hands come down to the ground, tuck the left toe underneath, straight through the left leg. Press it forward. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Right foot steps back, stay in our lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we release. Left foot steps back to plank. Hips lift, downward facing dog. Shift it forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower it all the way to the ground. Untuck, inhale through chest. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes underneath, press straight to that plank. Shift the hips to the sky, heels to the earth, downward facing dog. Look at the place between your hands and step that right foot up. Inhale, chest up. Again, hands can float to the heavens. Let's challenge that strength. Take the hands to the hips, press through that left foot. Step it forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Right leg steps back. Right knee stays up. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, release. Left foot back to plank. Hips to the sky. Shift it forward. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale through whatever cobra works for us. And exhale, release. Inhale straight through that plank. Hips to the sky, heels to the earth, downward facing dog. Look at that place between your hands. Step that left foot forward. Then inhale, sweep it all the way up. Challenge that strength. Take the hands to the hips, press through those right toes, and step it all the way forward. Inhale it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Shake out the head, shake out the arms, shake out the shoulders. Wiggle those legs. We're going to roll it up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to the sky. Shoulders down, deep down in your back pocket. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to take it down into a couple of core moves, getting our heart rate moving a little bit more before we get into some little bit of slower endurance and straight stuff. Where is my timer? There we go. So, first things first. We are going to alternate between bicycles and heel touches. So what's going to happen is in our bicycle, we're working one set of obliques by trying to marry them in the middle. And in those heel touches, we're going to work with the other set of the obliques by trying to touch them side to side. We're going to go 30 seconds, and we're going to work it 3 times through. So 30 seconds in each, no break. It's not about speeding. It's about keeping ourselves working constantly to get the heart rate up and to keep it up there. Does that make sense? 30 seconds of bicycles, 30 seconds of those heel taps. In 3, 2, 1, begin. There you go, ladies, halfway through those bicycles. Nice job. Heels down, shoulders up, tap. Nice, ladies, halfway. Not a big movement, but I know it's burning. If you're starting to feel it in the neck, we can always support the head and work through that side crunch, but we're going bicycles. Let's begin. Nice, ladies, nice. We got 10 seconds. We're going back to those heel touches. Ooh. And heels down, tap. Again, if we're starting to feel it in the neck because we're straining here, just support the head. Still crunching through those side abdominals. Ten seconds, we'll come to our last minute or our last combination. I know it's burning, but that's what we're here for. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, bicycles. Last minute, we'll get to stretch out those obliques. "15 seconds. Come on, I know they don't want to move anymore, but you got this. And heel touches. Final 30, and then we'll get a break. 15 seconds to crunch through those sides. Come on, ladies. Oh, and rest. Nice job. Go ahead and extend the legs up to the sky. Arms come out to the sides. Twist. Let those legs come down to the right. Feel that good stretch through the obliques. Big breath in. Exhale, go ahead and bend the knees, twist it back through midline, extend the legs up tall to the sky, and then bring them to the left. Why do we bend them in the middle? Because the longer the legs are, the heavier they are. And after all that oblique work, we want to keep the lower back safe. So sometimes we just do a little bit of a bend to make sure that we can engage all the way through the pelvic floor. Big breath in, exhale, bend the knees, bring it back through midline. Go ahead and bring ourselves up to a seated position, then go ahead and stand it up. We're gonna chit chat about what's gonna happen here. So we have 3 rounds through, 3 exercises. We're gonna go 45 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds, more or less of adjustment of position. Sometimes it's not gonna feel like we need that whole 15, but sometimes it's just to get ourselves right. So first 3 exercises. First one is a squat hold with a front press. We're picking up our lighter of the 2 weights. We're gonna sit it deep in, and we're right here pressing it forward. So instead of thinking about using our shoulders to press, think about squeezing through the chest. These muscles that go from right here to right here, think about pressing it forward. If you have read Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume, it is the I must increase my bust exercise. Because you're laughing, Christy and Sarah, I assume that you understand what the hell I'm talking about. So yes, it's all about squeezing here, not about pressing with the shoulders. Exercise number 2 is going to be tricep extensions. Go ahead and grab that one heavy weight. I'm just coming to my knees so you guys can see me. We're here. Stand up tall, keeping the core engaged, 45 seconds. We are then going to take it into a power push-up exchange. So we're probably all going to be on our knees because I know I'm going to be on my knees. You guys are welcome to try it out as you'd like. We're going to start with a stagger stance. So normally in our push-up, we'd be right here. We're going to have one hand forward and one hand lower. We're going to lower it down. As we press back up to the sky, we're going to lift our hands up, make a little exchange with them. If there's no way in hell this is going to work, we are going to pick it up, we're going to switch it. Dynamic movement here. We got 45 seconds with 15 seconds of recovery in between these. And then again, we'll go 3 times through these 3 exercises. Any questions? Is that Igor?
Is the tricep one-handed or 2?
No, it's 2-handed.
Okay.
It just, you know, can't see my hands. Okay. I'm going to reset my timer. We're going to start with that front press. So we got just one weight. Just one weight. I mean, you could go for 2 if you really want. That'll be super exciting. We're going to hold it in that one weight in both hands. We're going to hold it in that squat, and we're going to press it forward. 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1. I'll begin. So again, it's not just about getting that weight forward. It's about squeezing through the chest so we make it happen. There you go, ladies. There you go. We got 15 seconds. I know I'm feeling the shoulders too, Christy. It's just because they're tired. You got it. 5. And relax. We got about 15 seconds, just enough to change yourselves up. We're going to grab that one heavier weight. We're going to press it up, out, and over. We have that tricep extension. Remember, the tighter we squeeze the elbows, the more work we're doing. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Think about tucking the tailbone underneath, keeping the belly button flush to the spine. There you go, ladies. We got 15 seconds. Pull that belly in. 5. And relax. Nice job. We're going to take it down to the ground. So again, we'll go to that kneeling push-up. Hands are staggered, one ever so slightly in front of it. The bigger the positioning, the more difficult it becomes. So maybe we start with just those other fingers lining up with the heel of the hand. Begin. Again, those hands not coming up and off the ground. You switch and press. Think about chest on one side, tricep on the other. My first row problems. I have this friendship bracelet. It always works its way down. And then when I land on my hand, it slams in like a little knot. Ridiculous, I know. Come on, 15 seconds. In 5. And relax, nice job. One round done. Shake it out, we're gonna go back to that front press. In 2, 1, begin. Nice job, ladies, a third of the way through. Come on, we got 15 seconds. Crazy now that you're feeling it in the triceps, I know. 10. We got 5, sit a little bit lower. And rest, we got 15 seconds. Then we're going tricep extensions up and over. Breathe. In 5. And begin. Triceps. There you go, ladies. There you go. That's halfway. I know you were tired, but keep it up. We got 10. And done. Nice job. Coming to that push-up again. I know you're excited about it. Yeah. Woo! I was so sad. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, get a little bit of power. Pop those hands up off the ground. Little bit of exchange. Doesn't have to be big to be effective. Come on, halfway. Ooh, Nelly. And pause. Okay, guys, we got one more time through. One more time. Grab that light weight. We go shoulder press or front press in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Nice, ladies, nice. A little more than halfway through, and last time we're doing it. There you go, Sarah. Ten seconds. You both are gonna have to rock tank tops later today. because they're really working. Woo! Those tank top muscles today. I don't know what else they're doing. And relax. We got 15 seconds. We'll go tricep extension. Last time through with the tricep extension. In 5. And begin. Once more, tuck that tailbone underneath. You guys know how to do it. Apparently, I don't, but you're doing great. Squeeze those elbows in. $15. Come on, don't quit. Just because I can't figure out how to grip my dumbbell doesn't mean you guys can stop 5 seconds. And done. Nice job. Put that weight down. We have that power push-up exchange. And then we'll take a little break. In 2, 1, begin. Man, that's way much more fun than I want it to be. Keep it up, keep it up. Those moments when you're like, really, why'd you put this in the workout? You write this in workouts that you don't do with them. Woo. Come on, 10 seconds. 5, no reason to quit now. And rest. Nice job. Shake it out. Grab a little drink. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go once more into some core work. We're gonna start with a reverse crunch, pulling those knees into the chest, tapping the heels out. If we'd like to extend the legs, so be it. Remember, we're keeping the lower back engaged. That second 30 seconds will just be right here, abdominal crunch. So we go reverse crunch, we go front crunch, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. We have 3 minutes of fun. We have about 15 seconds unless we have any questions. Other than how do you get your dog to stop licking your face? Because that I do not have an answer for. I'm very sorry. There you go. Reverse crunch in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Knees in, tap that heel. Again, we can extend the legs out if you'd like. We're using muscles, not momentum. Think about pressing those knees into the armpits. Ten seconds. Heels down, crunch it up. Here we go. We got 5 seconds. We're coming back to the reverse crunch. And reverse crunch. Halfway. And heels down, we crunch. halfway. Okay, dokes, ladies, last one. Reverse crunch. I know they are burning. Keep it up, guys. Not only working on tank top season, but working for those bikinis. 15 seconds. Or the really high-waisted body bathing suits like I wear.
Oh, that's what I wear too.
And crunches. You know, they have the big ruffle over the top, so it kind of gives the illusion. Yeah. 15 seconds to make that 2-pack look amazing. Oh. And relax. Woo! Roll it over onto your tummy. Hands on either side of the chest. Press it up to our cobra. Release those butt cheeks. Release it all the way down to the ground. Go ahead and take those forearms down to the ground so the elbows line up underneath the shoulders and the palms spread onto the earth. Same concept as our cobra. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down, but push your hands into the ground and imagine you are pulling your body forward. This should feel amazing on those abs. A little bit painful and a little bit terrible, but in the amazing kind of stretchy way. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bringing ourselves up. We're going to find ourselves coming through this next block. Go ahead and take a drink, take a moment, whatever you need to do. We'll chit chat about what's going to happen here. We're going to start with tricep dips. We're just going to do them on the floor. We don't need a bench, but if you have a bench or a chair or something you'd like to use, you're always welcome to do so. We're going to find our crab position. Fingers point towards the heels. We're going to bend the elbows. Press those arms straight. The more we extend those legs out, the more difficult it becomes. I know it looks like I'm shallower, but trust me, there's a lot more weight on those hands. So finding somewhere in between these. Again, we're going to go 45 seconds. We're then going to take our medium set of weights. We're going to lay it down. We're going to go 45 seconds of chest fly. Slow with control. We open it up. Squeeze it close. We do not need to let those arms come all the way down. That puts a lot of strain on the shoulder to get over that initial hump. So go ahead and tap those elbows, and that will be the end of our range of motion. After those 45 seconds, we're going to roll it over. We're going to take it into a full push-up release. So we have lots of options here. We start here on our toes. We want to come all the way down. Lift those hands up. We can then go ahead and press back into our full push-up. Or we can go ahead, come down, put those knees down, press here, and lift. We can just do straight knees, but we got to lift up those handsies in between Z's. So again, we're going to go 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of recovery, 3 rounds through. We got about 30 seconds until we begin. Any questions?
No.
Oh, what went? No. Other than our chest going to be as tired as we think they are? And the answer is yes. We got about 15 seconds to chase the dog away. But I want to play.
I know.
Okay. Again, we're going to dip it out, hands behind, fingers point towards the derriere. If we need to, we can always make those hands into fists, bend the elbows. Let's begin. Elbows go straight back. Nice, we got 15 seconds. Last 10. Keep bending those elbows. and release. Nice. We're going to grab those lighter or those medium weights, depending on what our body is doing today. We have 45 seconds of those chest flies. Just make sure you're not going to run the knuckles into anything. We got about 5. Extend those arms up and begin. Think about controlling the descent of the weights. It's not so much about the clap in between. It's about taking as much time as possible to find the floor. There you go, 30 seconds down. So what's happening with the lower half of the body? It's still, that derriere is still down to the ground, but we're not letting go of those abdominals. We're not relying on the earth to support us, but instead continuing to keep that gentle squeeze. In 3, 2, 1, relax. We'll put those weights off to the side. We're gonna have that full release push-up. Again, whether you're coming from your knees, coming from your toes, some combination thereof, we have to switch it up during time, so be it. In 3, 2, 1, begin. "15 seconds down. So this is one of those exercises you think to yourself, man, I wish I was stronger. But you know what? It's what we're working on. You didn't just wake up stronger. We gotta work for it. Think about how much better you'll be tomorrow after the hard work you put in today. 2, 1, relax. We're gonna find ourselves coming back to those tricep dips. See, we don't even have to stand up in between. That's nice.
Just roll around.
So generous and kind of you, Mel. And tricep dips, begin. Again, too much on the wrist. We can always take those hands, make them into fists. Balance here on the knuckles instead. Come on, shoulders back and down. We're working in the backs of the arms, not in those traps. Minor target 2, 15 seconds. Last 5. And relax. Nice job. From here, we're going to that chest fly. Opening and closing like we're giving a big old bear hug. We need to adjust up the weight, so be it. If you don't have any weights to adjust to, well, good luck. So again, press those weights to the sky and open and close through the torso. What's happening with those abdominals? What's happening with those butt cheeks? They are engaged. We're not just hanging out here from the rib cage down. There you go, team. Come on. 30 seconds already under our belt, just 15 to go. And 2, 1, and done. Roll it over. We're gonna come into that full release push-up. So anytime we do an exercise, especially in a 3-round, we think about round number 1 being that learning. Round number 2, we're now perfecting. So let's work on that push-up. All the way down, ladies. Release. Press it back up. Every rep, ladies, that your brain says no more and your body just does, those are the ones that make you better. Shut down the little voice of I don't wanna, and dig. Come on, we got 10 seconds. and relax. Awesome, ladies. We're gonna do it one more time. Then we get a break. I know, noodle arms, we're almost there. And 2, 1, begin. It's halfway, team. Come on, friends, 15 seconds. And relax. We're gonna come to our last set of chest flies. Ooh, those arms are jello. Pull the belly button to the floor, extend the arms to the sky, and let's begin. 45 seconds. Maybe even we're starting to get a little bit of the tiny shakes, and that is good. That it means that we are fatiguing those muscles. Remember, sometimes working to failure doesn't mean such a bad thing like here in weightlifting. Come on, 15 seconds. Keep that belly button in for 10. And done. Nice job. We're going to roll it over. We have that last set of full release push-ups. So close, ladies, so close. And begin. All the way down, all the way back up. Come on, ladies, you got this. I know how determined you are. You showed up this morning. That's the toughest step. Come on, we got 15 seconds. Time to prove it to yourself. And relax. Shake it out. Ooh, breathe it out. One more core round, and then we're all done. We're gonna work here on the back. So what's gonna happen? First exercise, we're gonna just keep the arms down here, or we can put them underneath the chin, or we can extend them arms long, whatever works best for you. We're gonna glue the legs together. We're gonna lift and lower both legs. We are using the outside of the butt cheeks here to make this action happen. We then are gonna keep those arms wherever they may be. We're gonna lift and lower through the upper back. So when we lift the legs, we use the glutes. When we lift the chest, we use the lower spine. We got 30 seconds 3 times through. Then we're stretching because we'll be all donesies. Any questions, guys? Sweet. Let's go and lay it down on our tummies. Legs together like one big cobra tail, and begin. Halfway. Glue your legs, lift the chest. So again, we're not lifting with the upper spine, we're lifting with the lower spine. Think about your back being a set of Venetian blinds, and you're pulling the string and lifting everything up. If our arms are extended long, let's go ahead and keep the palms down. Even if those arms are forward, let's keep those palms down. In 3, 2, 1, we go legs. You got this, ladies, halfway. I know those legs are getting heavier. Glue them together. Zip it up between the thighs. You got 15. And upper body. There you go, team, halfway. I know that lower back is chit-chatting. We'll stretch it out, we'll roll it out. You gotta make those postural muscles strong to keep us upright. And legs, last minute, last round. Come on, ladies, that's halfway. You can do it. I know those booties are burning. You do a little bit of glute work. And relax, upper body, last 30. Want to feel a little extra salty? Take those hands off the ground. And squeeze between those shoulders as well as through that back. 15 seconds. Come on, come on. And hands on either side of the chest. Press through kneeling plank all the way back to child's pose. Take your time. The legs are going to be a little chit-chatty. The lower back's going to be a little talkative. We can rock it left to right here in our child's pose. We'll do all kinds of stretches, don't worry. Let those quads relax. Let that lower back disengage. Place the hands upon the floor and bring it into an all-fours position. We're gonna work here on our cat. No cow, just cat. Exhale, arch it up, tuck the tailbone underneath, press those hands deep down into the ground. Feel that lower back rounding. Keeping this round through the chest, we're gonna sink the hiney all the way back to the heels, pull the belly button in as much as you can. Try to tuck those biceps between the ears. Pushing through those hands, pulling through the spine. Inhale it forward to that all-fours position. Find that neutral spine. Walk the hands about 6 to 8 inches ahead of where they are and ease it all the way down to the ground. I'm gonna grab my laptop real quick just to make it a little bit easier to see. You guys stay where you are. So what's gonna happen is we are gonna extend the right arm out to the side. We are going to use this left hand to help us roll onto that right side. We can even take this left leg and kick it over. What we're looking to do is stretch through here and through here. So you're gonna kind of roll into your chest. There you go, wherever that arm wants to go, Sarah. If we're not feeling anything in that shoulder, that chest, roll back over flat and adjust that right arm. Maybe it needs to be a little bit higher up. Maybe it needs to be a little bit lower down. We're gonna change and try a couple of different positions, don't worry. So we'll call this T. Move back through midline. Go ahead and take that same arm and take it up to Y. This is gonna inhibit our range of motion, but it's gonna feel a little bit deeper through the top side of the chest. Roll back onto that side. Ooh. Again, you may not go very far.
Ooh.
A little bit different, right? Who knew? Oh, and bring it back through midline. Go ahead and take that hand down to an upside down Y, and we roll once more. This one we may be able to get pretty darn far over. Just keep the palm of that right hand down on the ground. Okay, roll it to the center. Go ahead and find that hand with that underneath the shoulder. We're gonna take the left arm out. We're gonna go to T, roll. You may feel a little adjustment in the spine. Whatever feels good for us today. The more weight we get over to the right hand side, the more we're gonna find a stretch through that left shoulder, through the left pec. Bring it back through midline. Extend it up to Y. Big breath in. Exhale, roll. We may find that this side's a little bit better, a little bit looser, a little bit tighter. Just make note. Enjoy the stretch. And unwind. We'll take it to our upside down Y. Once more, we're gonna roll. And release. We're gonna press it back to that all fours, swing those legs around. We're gonna find our feet together in our butterfly. Now we're gonna stretch through the back side of the shoulders. Bring that arm across the left arm and give it a hug. Let's work a little bit of side body stretch. Take the right hand to the outside of the right hip. Shoot the left arm all the way up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, we fold. So that left hand is going to reach out, up, out, and over. Get a good side body stretch. Press the right hand into the ground. Press the ribs to the left so the left hand reaches to the right. Inhale it up tall. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind, twist. Back through midline, hands to the knees, roll the shoulders back and down and bring the chest forward. Sit it up tall. Go ahead and bring that right arm across the body. Give it a hug. Shoulder down. Release it out, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale tall. Exhale, reach. Again, press the hip, the ribs to the right. Bring it up tall. That left hand to right knee, right hand behind me, twist. Unwind, sweep those hands behind, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down, big breath in, exhale, bring the chest forward. Drive the knuckles away as we bring the nose towards the toes. Big breath in, unlace those fingers, extend those legs out, couple of shoulder rolls to the back. Swing it around, we'll find that all fours position. Press it back into downward facing dog. Walk it back, roll it up. When we find ourselves at the top again, a couple of shoulder rolls to the back.